Hey there, Bulblax bros! I'm Lichalax and Bulblax, and I got a Mario hat. Haha, yes. You're jealous, aren't you? But anyway, this video is an opinion video on the Wii U. Overall, I'm very happy with it. First of all, I'm going to talk about the hardware, which I'm really happy with the hardware. Controllers-wise, I think they nailed the controllers perfectly with the shoulder buttons and pressing joysticks on the gamepad, as well as gyro controls and a bunch of other fancy bells and whistles on that. Pro controller, awesome. Wiimote and nunchuck, I actually really like motion controls, and the Wiimote and nunchuck for motion controls, so that's awesome. Onto games. No, wait, not onto games yet. That's gonna be after I talk about the power of the Wii U. That's the one thing I'm a little disappointed in, is the power, which we don't know exactly what it's gonna be, or exactly what the specs are, but we know it's not going to be like super powerful, you know, like, oh my gosh, look at that, but I really don't care about graphics, like resolution, very much. I care about art direction, because art direction is very important in video games, but I do not care very much about a resolution. Like, there's games from every single generation, all the way back to NES, which I think look good, and there's games from every single generation that I think look beautiful, because even going all the way back, because pixel art is awesome. So yeah, that's my thing on the power, but the one thing about that I think would actually matter, the only part, because I don't care about the graphics, like, I do not care. It really does not even matter to me. But the part of the power that does matter is whether it's powerful enough to get those third-party cross-platform games, like theoretically, like Assassin's Creed 4, for example, if that exists, which it probably is going to sometime next generation, or Black Ops 3 or something like that, if it's powerful enough to get those games, which would be very important. Now, I personally, that doesn't matter to me that much. Of course, it'd be very nice, because most likely they would have some sort of gamepad integration, whether it's simply just a mini-map or something. Even something small like that can be very good. But I'm not against the idea of getting like a PS4 in addition to Wii U in order to get those games. So I don't really, not those specific games that I mentioned, but just multi-platform games in general. Because I have a PS3 right now, and PS3 and Wii, and literally that pretty much covers that. Console-wise, that pretty much covers everything but Xbox exclusives, which there aren't many of, so pretty much covers a lot, I guess. So yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, next the games. Games-wise, I really think the Wii U does, because have heavy hitters, because some people don't think it does, but I personally think it does. Because if you ask me what 2 games I would want sequels to more than any other games, any other series, I would say Pikmin 2 and Rayman Origins, because I wouldn't expect that, and that's my probably my favorite platformer ever. Maybe my favorite platformer ever. Definitely my favorite 2D platformer ever, and I'm a Nintendo fan. There's lots and lots of Nintendo platformers. So yeah, naturally, those things are like, oh my gosh, that's unbelievable sort of games. I could not have asked for better launch window games. In terms of the other games, Super Mario Bros. U looks like it's doing some cool things. Doesn't look hugely different than the other ones. It doesn't necessarily need to be, as long as it's a very good game, as long as the new features actually are like good and awesome. And most likely, I will be surprised by there most likely will be one thing in that game, like one mode or something in that game that I will really like. Like, let's say New Super Mario Bros. 2, the one thing that I really, really liked was Coin Rush mode, even though overall a little disappointed, but Coin Rush mode I thought was really awesome, so there's probably going to be something that I'm really, really going to like. And then Miiverse integration in that game and many other games is most likely going to be awesome, and they haven't talked about it much, which I'm really interested in what Miiverse is going to do. Not sure exactly what it is or what it's going to do, but I'm cautiously optimistic about all of that Miiverse stuff, because it potentially could be awesomer than the gamepad itself. Other games, there's the third-party exclusives. There's a lot of them, actually. More than Nintendo, more than first-party exclusives, which is crazy. I think that's kind of insane, personally. But they look awesome. They look like quality games like Zombie U and The Wonderful 101, or basically like Project P100, whatever you want to call it. Those look awesome. Not sure if I'm gonna get them. Gonna have to know more information on them in order to warrant a purchase, but we'll find out. I'll just wait. It's one of those games. I probably eventually, if they're good games, end up being good games, I most likely at some point will pick them up like at a discounted price at some point. So, what else? They have stuff like, they have the third-party games, like Assassin's Creed 3 and and then there's the Black Ops 2 and other things like that. There's like Batman and, you know, all sorts of stuff like that, which I think is awesome, because if Wii U has these exclusive features, even if it's something as little as the gamepad, like like a mini-map or something, or a touch inventory or something on the gamepad, that instantly makes me want to buy it for Wii U over PS3, because I will have both. So that's awesome. So overall, games-wise, I'm really, really impressed. The last thing I want to touch on is Nintendo Land, which I personally think looks like it's going to be a great game. Like, it's not going to be the kind of game where you're like, it's obviously a multiplayer focused game, but it does look like it has an extensive amount of combat, or no, not combat, extensive amount of content. Sorry about that. Some of the games look really awesome, like Metroid Blast, for example. I think people are a little like underselling it. It's obviously not going to be like, oh my gosh, amazing, but looks like it looks better than Wii Sports and better than Wii Sports Resort even, and it looks like it has more content than both of those. And everybody who's played it that I've read or seen impressions of, like on the internet or whatever, they've all really had a lot of fun playing it. So, and I'm gonna be getting that game for free anyway, basically, because I'm gonna be getting the deluxe pack. Yeah. So, I would have gotten it. I would have gotten the deluxe pack anyway, even without Nintendo Land packed in. So that basically is me getting it for free. Yeah, because that's pretty awesome. Oh, actually, the very last thing I want to touch on is the eShop, which I think eShop, yes, awesome. I absolutely love the 3DS eShop, and there's already a bunch of eShop games that are coming out on Wii U that I'm very interested in. And I'm the kind of person that, like, when it comes to like eShop games, I buy a ton of them. I have so many of them. I love them a lot. I think they're really great. When I'm actually taking my 3DS places, like I'm on the bus or something, those are the games I play mostly, eShop games. So, hope you guys like my video. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time. And also check out my LPs and stuff, because, you know, I really have a lot of fun making them, and I hope you have a lot of fun watching them. So, see you guys next time. Bye!